Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be going through another how-to video. So we had a problem with our car door lock where we found that the back door wasn't locking on the central locking system. So even though we would blip it with the remote, then it wouldn't lock the back door. Having a look on the internet, you find that it's the door locking mechanism that's gone. The motor's failing that, and you need to replace the door locking mechanism. So you can buy one of those. You need to take the door card off, unscrew the door lock actuator mechanism, the door lock mechanism, and replace that part to fix the problem. So we're going to be taking you through some of the tools that you need to do the job. You don't need to use a drill, but you can if you want to. Probably have it on a low ratchet setting. You need a spline bit, M8 spline, but I've found that you can use an Allen key if you are very, very careful. You don't want to strip the head of the bolt because that means that you won't be able to get it out at all. So you need a Torx bit. If you get some trim removal tools, you can use this. I got a cheap set. Ideally for popping off the door card, you need a more sturdy set or a different set of tools. A head torch is also useful for looking inside the door. So getting the door card off is really easy. There's two screws that need to come out. These are Torx screws, one under the door handle, one at the bottom of the door. And then use your trim pry tools to prise off this little bit of trim just by the door release. This should come off quite easy. So just persist with that, but be careful. And then it slides out to reveal two screws underneath. So take those screws out, and that should then allow the door card to start to be lifted off. So you're going to need to pop out the retaining. So if you just pop them out, and then you can lift the door card up and off, because you'll see later that one of them needs to be lifted out. Once all the fixings are popped off or popped out, you can lift the door card up and off. Bear in mind that you've got the door release cable and also two electrical cables which are on there for your speaker and your electric window. Pull the tape off this panel cover, keep it for later. Pop off the plastic cover, and that allows you to get inside the door. Now there's two bolts that you need to remove here. These are Torx bolts, and you can see them here, one at the top and one at the bottom, and they are like a window guide. Now you do need to remove both of these, but it does stay in place, as you can see here. If you don't remove both of these, you won't be able to get the door lock mechanism out. So here is the new part, the replacement door lock actuator. Now you will need to reattach your cables for the door lock mechanism, internal and external door pulls, and the electrical cable, and that can go straight in. Once you've done that, you can put your bolts back in to secure the window guide, and then just tighten up the door lock actuator bolts. Test the door before you do your final fix. Make sure it locks. Refit your plastic cover, reattach the tape, and then you can proceed to refit your door panel. Make sure you put all your connections back on, or your electric window, for the internal door release mechanism. You can see this has got a hook on it which just fits in this hole here. I think it comes in from the bottom upwards, and then you can just fit your door card back on in the reverse way you got it off. Now you can push, once it's in place you can push it on, because the retaining bracket is like a clip which you can, as you push directly onto it, it will clip into place. Once you've popped all the mechanisms back in, then put your screws back in, Make sure you test it before you do any final fixing. Put your trim cover back on. So what we've got here is you can see the location of the fixings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is the bracket which clips on. You can see it's quite a big bracket. So this is the main one that holds the door card in place, and you can see because of the angle of it, it clips into the retaining bracket. So I hope that was useful, guys. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so we can keep making more content for you, and we'll catch you on the next video.